The king married 7 wives for one reason alone. He wanted a son to inherit his throne, but the one woman he loved most gave him only daughters. And when the truth about his sons was finally revealed, the entire kingdom fell silent. In the ancient kingdom of Ogunth, there lived a powerful ruler named King Adioba. He had wealth, warriors, and respect from every neighboring village. But there was one thing he did not have a son. His first wife, Queen Mornike, gave birth to 3 beautiful daughters. The kingdom celebrated, but the king did not smile. "Who'll sit on my throne when I die?" he would whisper every night. The elders told him, "A daughter can rule too." But King Adioba refused to listen. So he married a second wife, then a third, then a fourth. Each time, he prayed for a son. Each time, daughters were born. Years passed, and the palace became filled with lonely women competing for the king's love. The laughter of children echoed through the halls, but the king heard only disappointment. Then one rainy evening, the 7th wife arrived. Her name was Zainabu. She was quiet, mysterious, and much younger than the others. Months later, the palace exploded with joy. Zainabu gave birth to twin boys. For the first time in years, the king cried tears of happiness. He carried the boys around the kingdom proudly. The drums played for 7 days. Even the queens were forced to celebrate. But Queen Mornike noticed something strange. The twins looked nothing like the king. Their skin tone, eyes, even their tribal marks were different. Still, nobody dared question the king's happiness. Years passed. The boys grew arrogant and cruel. They insulted elders, fought servants, and wasted the kingdom's wealth. Meanwhile, the king's daughters became wise, educated, and loved by the people, especially the eldest daughter, Adarinsula. She settled disputes peacefully and secretly helped poor families with food from the palace storage. The people admired her, but the king ignored her completely. One night, an old palace guard appeared before Queen Mornike with trembling hands. "I cannot die with this secret," he said. He revealed that years ago, Zainabu had lost her babies during childbirth. Terrified of being rejected by the king, she secretly replaced them with another woman's sons from a nearby village. The queen was shocked. The truth spread quietly through the palace until it finally reached the king. At first, he refused to believe it, but after investigating, he discovered it was true. The sons he sacrificed everything for were never his. That night, King Adioba sat alone in his empty throne room. And for the first time in his life, he noticed something painful. The daughters he rejected were the only children who truly loved him. The next morning, the king gathered the entire kingdom. With tears in his eyes, he removed his crown and placed it on Adarinsula's head. "She is more worthy than any son," he declared. And the crowd roared louder than they ever had for the king himself. Lesson learned. Sometimes, the blessing we ignore becomes the one thing that can save us. A child's value is not determined by gender, but by character. Do you think the king deserved forgiveness after how he treated his daughters?